Among 11 million attempts to break into a cybersecurity honeypot, researchers found something terrifying. Two confirmed AI agents, operating autonomously, probing for vulnerabilities without any human guidance. These weren't script kiddies or human hackers. These were artificial intelligences, scanning, learning, and adapting in real time to find ways into secure systems. But here's the really scary part. While human hackers might take hours or days to identify and exploit a vulnerability, these AI agents can do the same work in seconds, then replicate that attack hundreds of times across different targets. We're not just facing faster cybercriminals, we're facing the complete automation of cybercrime itself. And our current defenses were never designed to handle intelligent, evolving threats that learn from every interaction. Let's be clear about what we're dealing with here. These aren't your typical bots or automated scripts. We're talking about AI agents built on large language models with tool use capabilities in reasoning frameworks. They can plan multi-step attacks, adapt when something doesn't work, and even recover from failed attempts by trying alternative approaches. Think about how different this is from traditional malware. A regular bot follows a script. If the website layout changes or a security measure blocks one step, the whole attack fails. But AI agents are built to reason. They can interpret web layouts, understand changes in system structures, and find alternative routes to achieve the same goal. If approach A doesn't work, they try approach B, then C, then improvise something entirely new. And here's what makes this absolutely terrifying. These capabilities already exist in mainstream AI tools. OpenAI's AutoGPT, Google's Gemini agents, and Anthropic's Claude can all operate across systems autonomously. While these aren't designed as hacking tools, researchers have already demonstrated that Claude can replicate sensitive data exfiltration attacks when prompted without any prior training on hacking techniques. The line between helpful automation and autonomous hacking is blurring fast, and cybersecurity expert Mark Stockley from Malwarebytes puts it bluntly. We're going to live in a world where the majority of cyberattacks are carried out by agents. It's really only a question of how quickly we get there. What makes this even more dangerous is that AI agents don't get tired, don't need payment up front, and can operate around the clock from virtual machines spread across different geographies. They're essentially creating a 24/7 global army of intelligent attackers. Here's perhaps the most frightening aspect of AI-powered cyberattacks. They're democratizing cybercrime by eliminating the skill barrier. Traditionally, sophisticated attacks like ransomware require deep technical knowledge, understanding of system vulnerabilities, and months of preparation. AI agents are changing that equation completely. Once an AI agent successfully completes an attack, replicating it hundreds of times becomes a matter of computing power and infrastructure, not expertise. A low-skilled criminal who couldn't hack their way out of a paper bag can suddenly deploy the same techniques that previously required years of experience to master. University of Illinois researchers tested the scary reality and found that AI agents could exploit real-world software vulnerabilities without prior exposure or specific training. When given just a brief description of a security flaw, these agents successfully exploited 13% of vulnerabilities. With more detailed information, that number jumped to 25%. Think about what this means. AI agents can find doors that nobody knew existed, then teach other criminals exactly how to walk through them. We're not just looking at faster attacks, we're looking at the complete industrialization of cybercrime. And unlike human hackers who might target specific high-value victims, AI agents can operate at unprecedented scale. While a human team might hit a few dozen targets in a campaign, an AI agent can simultaneously probe thousands of systems, adapting its approach for each one based on what it learns in real time. Now here's where the situation gets really dire. Our entire cybersecurity infrastructure was built to defend against predictable, scripted attacks and human hackers who follow known patterns. Traditional defenses like static firewalls, signature-based antivirus, and manual audits simply aren't equipped to detect autonomous decision-making or evolving attack patterns. Cyber forensics teams are already detecting behavior patterns that don't match known malware families, scripts that deviate, explore alternatives, and don't follow predictable logic. This intelligent behavior can look different every time, making it nearly impossible to create traditional security signatures or rules. It's like trying to defend a medieval castle with archers and catapults while the enemy is using drones and guided missiles. The fundamental assumptions underlying our security systems are becoming obsolete in real time. But here's the really unsettling part. Even when we develop AI for defense, We're starting from behind. AI defense is reactive in nature. It waits for attacks to happen, then tries to respond. But AI attackers are proactive. They explore, test, iterate, and adjust continuously. They're basically doing reconnaissance and vulnerability assessment 24/7. Chris Betts from AWS describes AI as more of an accelerant to existing attack techniques than something that fundamentally changes the nature of attacks. But as those techniques evolve, the pressure on defenders to keep up grows exponentially. We're essentially in an arms race where the attackers got a several years head start and are accelerating faster than the defenders can catch up. Cybersecurity experts are predicting two possible scenarios for how this AI hacking revolution unfolds, and honestly, both are pretty terrifying. Scenario 1 is the gradual path. AI agents start with reconnaissance and simple probing, then progressively develop more sophisticated capabilities until they can execute full attack chains autonomously from initial entry to data exfiltration without any human involvement. Scenario 2 is the explosive path. Someone develops a powerful AI hacking agent and releases it open source. Suddenly, every script kiddie and low-skilled criminal in the world has access to nation-state level attack capabilities. In this scenario, cybercrime doesn't just become scalable, it becomes completely democratized overnight. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment below with your thoughts on AI security threats, and subscribe to the channel for more cutting-edge cybersecurity insights. Vincenzo Cencolini from Trend Micro describes the current situation as even more of a Wild West than LLMs were 2 years ago. There are no guardrails and few defenses are prepared for fully autonomous attacks. The honeypot research from Palisade gives us a glimpse of which direction we might be heading. Those confirmed AI agents they detected were likely doing reconnaissance, mapping out vulnerable systems, and cataloging attack vectors. Research lead Dimit warns us, we're looking out for a sharp uptick, and when that happens, we'll know the security landscape has changed.
Here's what keeps cybersecurity experts awake at night. We might be living in the last calm moment before the next cybersecurity era begins. Current infrastructure was never designed to defend against intelligent intrusions that adapt in real time. Vola predicts we'll soon see autonomous hacking agents being told, "This is your target, go and hack it," and they'll figure out how to do it without any human guidance. The scary part is that nobody knows if this transition will happen gradually over years or explode tomorrow. The difference between these scenarios isn't just about preparation time, it's about whether our civilization can adapt its digital infrastructure fast enough to survive the transition. If AI agents scale faster than our defenses, the balance could tip quickly and decisively in favor of the attackers. We're in what experts call a narrow window, a moment of awareness before acceleration. Organizations, governments, and individuals need to start preparing now for threats that don't exist yet but could emerge at any moment. The question isn't whether AI hackers are coming, they're already here. The question is whether we'll adapt our defenses fast enough to survive what comes next. We're standing at the threshold of a new era in cybersecurity where the fundamental rules of digital defense are being rewritten by artificial intelligence. The age of predictable, signature-based security is ending, replaced by an era of intelligent, adaptive threats that learn and evolve faster than human defenders can respond. Those two AI agents detected in the honeypot aren't just interesting research findings, they're harbingers of a future where autonomous artificial intelligences wage cyber warfare against infrastructure that was never designed to withstand such attacks. The race is on between defensive and offensive AI, and right now, the offense is winning. Whether we're facing a gradual transition or an explosive democratization of cybercrime, one thing is certain: the digital world as we know it is about to change forever. The question isn't whether AI hackers are coming, they're already here. The question is whether we'll adapt our defenses fast enough to survive what comes next.